Okay, so I'm just gonna drop this here. This is just a disclaimer, okay? This is a disclaimer, okay? My wig lace is showing on the side. See? See, this is what wig lace looks like, okay? And see, we all need a little help sometimes, even me. Tip number 59. Make sure your wig lace isn't showing. Make sure your lace not showing. But I was taught to put my losses in the lesson. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl LaTHRIFTY Simone. If this is your first time watching my video and you are interested in wigs, synthetic wigs, human wigs, if you want to learn where to purchase your wig, if you're interested in thrifting videos, thrifting hauls, how to thrift, then this channel is perfect for you. So don't forget to subscribe. And for everyone else, welcome back my glitter babies. Thanks for the continuous support. I am here with another video, and this video has to do with wigs, tips, and tricks to save you money. So if you are interested in this video, then just stay tuned. Okay, so I decided to do this video outside because it is really pretty outside. I love this time of year. Fall is my season, so bring it on. Now let's get into this video. So my first tip for my synthetic wig wearers and my human wig wearers is we all have been taught to don't judge a book by its cover, right or wrong. But in this case, we're talking about don't judge a wig by the picture. And let me tell you why I say that. I say that because there are so many wig companies, there are so many hair companies that go around using other people's pictures. And when they use other people's pictures, it causes us, the audience or the consumers, to look at a picture and be like, oh yeah, that's what my wig's gonna look like. Oh, let me add this to my cart. And then we get it and we're highly disappointed. So if you're judging your wig by the picture, I feel as if you're going to fail every single time. If you are spending your hard-earned money on a wig, and like for instance, if you're going on vacation and you want to get a wig, you see a wig online, I would recommend, because everybody's doing wig reviews on YouTube, everybody has wig reviews on Instagram. There's plenty of pictures, but do your research. Come to YouTube, type the wig name in, see what other people's wig looks like before you purchase it. See if they had a good experience with the wig, see if they would purchase it again. That will definitely save you money because, for instance, there's a girl on Instagram that I follow, or a woman on Instagram that I follow. Her name is Peak Mill. She also put on her Instagram that people were using her pictures, and she was completely right. They were using her pictures, as were other wig companies using other people's pictures. And it kind of made sense what she said when she was saying that, you know, she spends a lot of time doing her wig. She spends a lot of time doing her hair. So if you see a picture of her in a wig and you feel like you're only going to pay $24.99 for it, like, that's asinine. So it's not even believable. Like, so if you're believing that, then don't, okay? Do not fall for it. Make sure you are doing your research on these wig companies, on these hair companies, because if not, they will get you, okay? Let's move on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is do not be afraid to restyle it. Okay, so you went online, you saw a wig, you liked the picture, you ordered it based off of the picture. You get it, you're completely dissatisfied. You are upset because this is not what the wig looked like on the picture, okay? So you get it and you spent your money on it and you're wondering, like, what can I do? Do I send it back? That's kind of a hassle. I need it for this Saturday, for instance. Don't send it back. Restyle it. Attempt to restyle it. Let me say that. For instance, this wig, I did a wig review on my page. I will drop the link below so you all will see it. This wig I paid $40-something for, and I did not like it because it was nappy. It lasted all of one day. Okay, but I was like, I spent my hard-earned money on it. What can I do with it? So what did I do? I braided it. And I put a hat on and I put some hoops on and I called it a DAY. I restyled it. This wig originally was like layers, kind of voluminous hair, but it wasn't working for me. I didn't want to waste my money. I mean, I didn't want to waste the wig, so I went ahead and threw some braids in it, and I've been rocking it like this and I'm loving it. It's easy. I jump up and I go. So don't be afraid to restyle your hair. wigs are not all made the same. The people are putting these wig styles out because they're seeing a trend. They're seeing more people buy this particular wig. But wigs don't look the same on every single person. So you're spending your money on it. You choose how you want to style it. Okay? So that brings us into tip number 3. As I said, it is pretty outside, but it is warm. Okay? That brings us to tip number 3, and I don't know why I just looked at this bottle and I remember there was, and I don't even know if it's real, everything's on the internet. Like, what's real these days? Okay, but they were saying that, I think it was Dasani or I don't know, a water company came out said that they actually use tap water, but I don't know, it made me think of that, but I drink Dasani. Anyways, moving on to tip number 3, it kind of aligns with restyling or recreating the wig if you don't like it. Don't get scissor happy, but don't be afraid of the scissors, okay? For instance, I got a curly wig. The wig was 18 inches, and I actually did a review on that one as well. I'll drop that link below in case you haven't seen it. But I got that wig, and I was kind of like, I'm sorry, my eye's itching. I got that wig and I was kind of like, okay, what do I do? What is next? This isn't what I don't like it. Okay, I don't like it. So I got some scissors and I started cutting it. I started to reframe my face. Now, if you do wear wigs, you will understand this. You can get scissor happy and mess the entire wig up because you didn't cut too much hair. I have done that plenty of times, okay? So trust me, you're not alone. We've all done it. We've been there, okay? We can relate. But don't be afraid to cut the wig and try to restyle it, recreate it if you are really wanting to wear the wig and you're needing it. This eye is like, okay. And you're needing it for like the next day or the weekend or something like that. Don't be afraid. So let's move right into tip number 4. So tip number 4 is about longevity. And this is longevity from my opinion, okay? This is my opinion. I feel like if you're purchasing a synthetic wig, okay, listen closely. If you're purchasing a synthetic wig, the curly synthetic wigs last longer than the straight synthetic wigs. When you wear curly hair, it's like the longer you wear it, the more natural it looks, and it just looks better when you've worn it a couple days. If you are still watching this video by now, do not forget to subscribe, okay? Now let's get back to the video. Now, I'm not knocking the straight synthetic wigs at all. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if you're purchasing a wig and you're looking for longevity, my recommendation to you would be to purchase a curly wig. Now, don't be afraid of the long synthetic wigs that are straight or that are layered or whatever the case may be, because you might have a particular occasion where you can wear something like that for like a day or two, because with those wigs, more so, you're gonna have to switch them in and out, okay? You can't just get a wig unit that's like this and wear it for like a week or 2 weeks straight and expect it to be like popping after 2 weeks. I haven't found that to work, and if you have, please drop your name down below because I need to be shopping where you're shopping, okay? But for longevity, for me, with synthetic wigs, curly wigs last longer. Now, if you fall into the human hair line, of course, straight human hair, wonderful. Curly human hair, wonderful. But this is specifically if you're purchasing synthetic wigs. Now, as far as human hair wigs, you curly, straight, whatever, they'll last as long as you take care of them. But for the synthetics, I would recommend curly. That brings me into my last tip, baby. That brings me into my last tip. Now, my last tip can not only go for hair, but it can go for clothes. If you go thrifting like me, it can go for makeup, it can go for shoes. But for this video, it's gonna be about hair, okay? If you don't feel confident in the wig, do not wear it, okay? If you don't feel confident in the wig, do not wear it. And I say that because when you go out and you look good, you feel good, like your production and your spirit and your energy is just way higher because you feel confident. You feel like you can seize the day. You know what I'm saying? So if you do order hair, it is a miss. You try to restyle it, you try to cut it, you try to do all of the tips that I recommended you to do, and it just don't work. Because sometimes it's just not gonna work. Then do not wear it. Order something else. Wear your own hair. Start over. Wear a hat. Wear an older wig. That's another tip. You order a wig, you need your wig for tomorrow, and it's your one you ordered, they ain't working right. Pull one of your old wigs out from your collection. Hope you don't throw all of them away, because don't throw all of them away if they don't. Now, if you've worn them to the ground, like I have worn some of mine to the ground, throw them away. But I'm sure you have like a little wig stash, like your backup wigs. Throw one of those on. If you don't feel confident in it, do not wear it. Trust me. Okay, you guys, that wraps up a few of my wig tips that I am letting from up under my hat today. Of course, your girl got way more, okay, because I've been wearing wigs for a long time. So if you want to know more wig tips, do not forget to subscribe, like, comment down below. Let me know how your wig journey is, if you enjoy wearing wigs, if you don't. And again, my name is LaTHRIFTY Simone, and I will see you in my next video. Deuces. Okay, so I have just one more thing to tell y'all, okay? One more thing to share with you all, okay? So say you are planning to go to an amusement park, all right? And the wig that you plan on wearing that day is straight layered, okay? I recommend don't wear it. If you know the place you're going is going to have hella wind, if you know the place that you're going is going to whop you around and your hair is not going to fall back into place, or if you know you're going somewhere and it's going to rain and the hair that you plan on wearing for that day don't do too well in the rain, don't do it to yourself. Wear a braided wig, braid your hair down, wear a hat, you know, wear a wig that you know if the wind is blowing 140 miles per hour, that the wig is just going to drop down back into its original state that you styled it in. All right? Because yes, that will be my recommendation for you. Okay, y'all? Okay, I'm done. Gotta go. Bye. Thanks for watching.